This is a Cash Kicks production.
What's good, YouTube fam? It's your boy Cash Kicks, bringing you guys another banger of a video today. And in today's video, we're going to be taking a look at a shoe that started it all. We're going to be taking a look at the shoe that just can't be banned, because you cannot ban the Jumpman. You feel me? Now, before we get into today's video, if you enjoyed any part of today's video, don't forget to smash that thumbs up, give your boy a like, and subscribe to the channel for more sneaker content. If you enjoy early looks, if you enjoy on feet, if you enjoy sneaker news, don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more sneaker content. Now, jumping right into it, guys, I'm sure by the intro, you guys already know what this is. We're going to be taking a up close look at the Jordan 1 High 85 Bred band. Now, I have not seen these yet. I have not seen them in hand. It's going to be my first time seeing them, so this will be literally my first reaction to seeing these up close and personal. So as we all know, these joints released on February 14th. Right, they only released at 23 stores in the US. They did release on Sneakers app overseas. We just didn't get any online or sneaker release here in the US. There has been so much speculation about how many pairs of these are out there, from 10,000 to 23,000, but in reality, no one but the people that work at Nike really knows how many pairs of these are out here in the world, besides people that work at Nike, right? So jumping right off the porch, Jordan poured a lot of energy, a lot of money into the campaign for the shoe, right? The Jordan 1 Bred essentially is what really started the Jordan 1 hype, the Jordan hype in general, because we know that the first Jordan shoe was originally the Chicago's, but the Chicago didn't get banned because it did have a certain amount of white in the shoe, which was required by the NBA. And then when they came with this particular shoe, the Jordan 1 Breds, this shoe did not meet the uniform standard of the NBA, which is why he got the fine every time he wore the shoe. So essentially, the shoe got the nickname of being the banned Jordan 1, right? Nike paid those fines, and eventually, you know, the policy shifted and these shoes became okay in the NBA. But because of that, Jordan used that huge publicity from that situation to really market and push the Jordan 1. And this is the shoe that created that hype for the Jordan 1. Now, Jordan put in a lot of energy into getting this shoe as close as possible to the actual 85 Jordan 1 Bred. So without further ado, guys, let's go ahead and jump right into it, starting with the size tag, right? And size tag reads, let me get this so you guys can see it. Size tag reads Air Jordan 1 High 85 black varsity red and white. This is a size 14 for me. I normally wear a size 13 in Jordan 1s, but in the high 85, because the leather's thicker and they're a little more tighter, I always go up a size when dealing with the 85s. It's just me because I have wide feet. Taking a look at the box, this is a slightly bigger box than your normal average Jordan 1 High box. So we got the Nike here, Nike top. It's the pretty standard Jordan 1 box, besides the fact that it is slightly bigger. In my personal opinion, popping off the lid of this joint, you do get a lot number with the Nike swoosh, with the swoosh up top here as well too. All right, and of course, I stated I got these from GOAT, so shout out to GOAT for the pair. Prices did come down to a reasonable amount, so I did go ahead and snap the shoe. Then you get your shoe paper here, your white shoe paper. And then we got the shoe. Oh, do we have the shoe? Man, look at this. And here we have it, guys. the Jordan 1 High 85 Breds. Now, drop down in the comments, guys. Let me know what your first thoughts are of this shoe. Let me know if you were able to grab you a pair of these. Did you decide to go ahead and pay resale for them? Were you able to pick up a pair from one of the 23 stores if you live in those areas? And let me know first thoughts on this shoe after seeing it in hand. Now, I'm going to go ahead and get the second shoe out, and then we can dive into a detailed look of the shoe. All right. And here we have them, guys, the 2025 Jordan 1 High 85 Breds. And so, real quick, let me go ahead and show you guys the hang tag for this joint, which you got that famous Jumpman photo of Jordan right there with the Wings logo on it. And this is just pretty much kind of a detailed look into how these are made and the materials these are made with as well too, which is a pretty dope touch. Most of the 85 highs come with this card, which is pretty clean. And yeah, guys, so Nike put in a lot of effort into recreating the shoe, as we all seen in the videos and the promo, how they did, you know, CT scans and scan this and scan that to try to get this as close to the 85 Bred as they possibly could. And there are definitely some noticeable differences with the shoe that I can notice right away. And the shape being probably one of the biggest things. When you take a look at this toe box, I mean, you can definitely see a clear difference between the Jordan 1 OG versus the 85 highs, and this toe box is definitely a big difference here. We're going to go ahead and jump into a little quick detailed look at these real quick, and I'll give you guys my honest opinion on these. And this shoe signaled a new direction for Jordan brand, and 2025 in general is just going to be different for what we got the last couple of years in 2024 and 2023. And yeah, we're going to see how that goes. So let's go ahead and get into it, guys. We're going to start with the sole of the shoe, and as you can see, we got that standard Jordan 1 show with the Nike and the swoosh in the middle right there. We got that nice varsity red, and then coming up to the midsole, they gave us a really nice sail. It's like a light sail almost kind of midsole. It's not necessarily like pure white. It's definitely more on the sail side, but it's a very light sail midsole with that standard Jordan 1 here. Then we got that really nice black thick leather on the side panels wrapping around the toe as well too here with that OG big swoosh, that varsity red swoosh on this joint with the Wings logo, of course, right there. And as you guys can see on the back, things wrapping around. Just your normal Jordan 1 stuff with the black tongue. It comes with the two laces, the black and the varsity red laces. And then you got your black tongue with the Nike Air. And as you can see, this is not your normal Jordan 1 Nike Air tag that's on the tongue. This is the old school, the OG 85 tag right here. And then turning around the tongue, you do get that like cream sailed nylon on the back here as well too, with the tag on the back. And on the inside of the shoe, of course, we get the white sole with the Nike Air in there as well too. And then, of course, right here, which is important, you get your shoe size with the code on the inside of the shoe as well too. Go ahead and put that back in real quick. And of course, you got your tag right there, your sizing tag in there as well. And there is pretty much like no extra laces or tidbits or anything besides the black and the red laces that come with the shoe. So like I stated, this is my first time seeing it in hand, up close and personal. And I'll tell you guys for sure, the quality is 100% there on this shoe. The leather is thicker on the 85 highs, but I'm gonna be honest, it doesn't feel like that normal super stiff 85 high leather that you get. It is a tad bit softer, but it's still on the thicker side than a normal Jordan 1 as well too. And some of the noticeable differences that I noticed right away is going to be right here on the heel. And as you can see, how they make the heel of the shoe kind of curve in at the bottom, which most Jordan 1s do not curve in on the bottom, not even the other 85 highs that came before this one. So this is something new. This is closer to how it was made in 1985, the OG, right? And then, of course, the other most noticeable thing is going to be the toe box of the shoe, which you can definitely see that it's been revised there as well too. And when I get a good look at this, right, it even looks like it's a tad bit wider at the front to give it a little more comfort as far as the Jordan 1s go. So I'm going to be honest with you. The shoe is definitely extremely clean. It's more hyped up because it is a limited shoe. Now, don't get me wrong. I love the Bred colorway on almost any Jordan silhouette that you throw it on. It's one of my favorite colorways. I do have the patent Bred Jordan 1. That's the only Bred one that I have outside of these, right? But overall, these joints are nice. They're pretty fire. I do like these quite a bit. I haven't put them on feet yet, so I can't really say how comfortable they are or are not going to be. I just know from what I've heard from other YouTubers or people that have the shoe is that these are extremely comfortable, more comfortable than other Jordan 1 high 85s at the very least. Now we see what Jordan Bred did with these. They pushed a crazy campaign for these shoes. They did so many commercials and events and specials for these shoes just to end up making these shoes to be limited, right? So, and most Jordan 1 high 85s are on the limited side anyway, but they did these even more limited than those because we normally would always get some type of sneakers drop for the 85 highs, but these, they wanted to do something different for the 40th anniversary. Now, it's just not this shoe that Nike and Jordan Brand has been cutting back on. They've been cutting back on almost every major OG drop that's going to be coming out in 2025. And they mentioned this last year that they were going to be doing this because they oversaturated the Jordan brand in 24 and 23. They pushed out too many silhouettes of the Jordan 1. They pushed out so many shoes. And not only did they push out all these different variants, they pushed out extremely high stock. And we've seen how that affected the Nike stocks and the brand overall as a general. And in order to get back that supremacy in the sneaker world, Jordan Brand had to go back to some of its roots, which what got people hyped and got the people going for these shoes, which is making less of the shoes, making the shoes more limited, leaning more on the storyline of the shoe, and just making people have to put in work to get their shoes now. In 23 and 24, they made it extremely easy by making high stock available on the sneakers app, by making so much stock of these shoes, and a lot of shoes ended up sitting. And they've turned that around by making these shoes more limited, by giving us more of a storyline and giving us the shoes that we actually want. Now, not only that, they're giving us less stock online, which is making people have to go out in person, have to go get in these lines, have to put in footwork, have to get in these raffles, which are making people come out to get these shoes. So Jordan Brand did a fantastic job with pushing the campaign and trying to rebuild that Jordan Brand nostalgia that we had back in the day when it came down to the Jordans. Now, overall, these joints are hard. These are going to be in a lot of people's top 10s for 2025 when it comes down to top 10 sneakers of the year. Will this be in my top 10? We'll see. All right, we'll see. I'm a huge Jordan 1 fan. Definitely enjoy the fact that I have these, and these joints are nice. I just wish they would have made more available to give more people the option to be able to get this shoe. But I understand what they did, and I understand why they did it, because they really wanted to bring the hype back, not only to the Jordan brand, but to the silhouette and shoe that started it all, which is the Jordan 1 Bred, and they did a really good job of that. Shoe's hard, though. I do like it a lot. It is fantastic, but I understand why they did this shoe the way that they did it, because once again, Jordan 1s were highly oversaturated. They were making too many colorways. They were pumping them out too much, and they pretty much did it to themselves. They killed the hype for the shoe by themselves by oversaturating us with Jordan 1s. And bringing this out the way that they brought this out really brought back some hype and some nostalgia for the Jordan 1 overall, and they did fantastic with that, guys. So drop down in the comments, guys. Let me know what you guys really think about the Jordan 1 High 85 Breds. Let me know, did you guys cop these? Do you plan on copying these? Do you plan on trying to go ahead and get you a pair for a resale? Now, the resale market on these, the price has come down, right? Because I know some people, I remember when the price on these were $1,500, $1,600, and you had people actually paying that. And I know right now some people are salty that they paid all that money for these to be around $400 to $700 in some of the bigger sizes, right? Now, in my personal opinion, the best time to had probably copped these when they reached the lowest point was like a day or two before they released. So around somewhere between the 10th and the 13th was probably the best time to pull the trigger on these joints. Prices have started to go back up on these. So if you do plan on getting you a pair of these, I do recommend to try to secure you a pair. Now, these are not going to come back down. I'm going to tell you right now, it's just not going to happen. Whatever stock of these that's out there is already out there. There's no shipments coming from Sneakers app or waiting for more pairs to land for people to try to post them. No, the pairs are already out there. The prices you see now are the prices they're going to be, and they're going to start going up because people are definitely trying to get their hands on this shoe. They're selling, people are buying. So if you want these, time is now to go ahead and shoot for these. And yeah, let me know. If you guys are going to be going for a pair of these, let me know your true thoughts and how you feel about the shoe. And I want to thank you guys for tuning in today. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to smash that thumbs up, give your boy a like, subscribe to the channel for more sneaker content, and I'll be seeing you guys in the next video. Peace.